Today we're going to learn about 10 mind tricks to learn anything fast. This video is in 2 parts. Now, let's begin first part. Number 1. Sleep sandwich. Imagine you just have one day to prepare for a crucial presentation. How can you learn the most in the shortest period of time? Most individuals attempt to cram. They spend hours studying their notes or going over their lines. They'll stay up all night if necessary. Nevertheless, despite their best efforts, they find that they only recall around 50% of what they had hoped to remember. The majority of the information they packed into their heads will never be published. So why is that, then? Thus, it is never stored in their long-term memory. Your brain can be exposed to a large number of novel stimuli, but it only maintains a limited portion of them because memory storage takes time. The issue with late-night studying is this. Your brain isn't getting a chance to encode all the information you need to recall. The sleep sandwich is advised by scientists for this primary reason. Instead of studying for hours at a time, you should study, then sleep. Because sleep increases memory retention, the sleep sandwich is a fantastic technique to learn more quickly. In actuality, one of the most crucial purposes of a good night's sleep is memory storage. Your unconscious is actively accumulating all types of information in your long-term memory while your consciousness is asleep. All-nighters, however, impede your brain from truly learning and remembering those experiences. Not to mention that you are impairing the general functionality of your brain. Your brain functions slowly, clumsily, and unproductively when you're tired. So stop studying till 4 in the morning, please. If you still have time, spend a few hours studying, get a decent night's rest, and then take up where you left off the next day. Number 2. Modification-based mastery. Do you know what the illusion of mastery is? When learning something new, you could fall victim to this typical blunder. After spending a few hours studying, you learn a few fundamental techniques and all of a sudden believe yourself to be an expert. A good example is learning how to sketch. Many people believe they are capable artists. After one excellent sketch, individuals are satisfied with the caliber of their initial drawing and believe they are fully informed. It seems simple, even monotonous. However, just because something appears straightforward doesn't imply you've mastered it. So, how can you avoid slipping into this trap? Making changes is a fantastic approach to study a subject thoroughly. Okay, let's pretend you've mastered the art of painting faces from the front. You sense that you aren't learning anything new, and it's beginning to seem a bit stale. Therefore, now is the moment to put yourself to the test. Simply alter your original regimen a little bit. Using a slightly different viewpoint, sketch a face. Yeah, try sketching more quickly or with a different drawing tool. Each of these small adjustments is important. They prevent your routine from being monotonous or repetitious. They assist you in addressing your areas of weakness and, most significantly, they maintain your humility as you develop. Number 3. Weaving several topics. A team of academics made a surprising discovery concerning learning in 2008. By studying something else, you'll pick something up more quickly. In this study, participants were asked to name 6 paintings by 6 different painters. The works of each artist were displayed separately for half of the participants. Then collectively for the other half. Who do you believe has learned more? The scrambled group greatly outperformed the other group. How come? Because mixing up the different subjects and approaches helps you remember new knowledge. Number 4. Multiple mediums. Do you approach your studies consistently? Have you ever taken an exam without utilizing flashcards or a study guide? You might need to change things up if you have. When studying, try utilizing several different methods. Flashcards might be utilized. Make a diagram and speak the details aloud. Combining different styles causes your brain to work in unique ways. You start to remember more specific sensory details, and you start to comprehend ideas from many angles. Therefore, avoid using the same strategies over. Try out different formats to gain more knowledge more quickly. Number 5. Intellectual hydration. Did you know that something as basic as a glass of water can improve your mental performance? A 2012 study found that staying hydrated during a test can have a significant effect on your grades. Students in college who drank water during exams actually did 10% better on the test. All it took was a few sips of water to raise that grade by a full letter. Of course, staying hydrated has effects outside of test taking. It facilitates information absorption, memory storage, and problem solving in more challenging situations. Why is that so? Because drinking water keeps your brain functioning normally. However, this is the finest part. Really, there is never a bad moment or location to be hydrated. Let's imagine you are reading a book on your couch. Making oneself a cup of tea would just need a short amount of additional time. However, that one cup serves far more purposes than simply keeping your body hydrated. A 2014 study found that doing so boosts your long-term memory, improves your short-term memory, and makes you eager to learn new things. So be sure to hydrate yourself if you're reading, listening to a podcast, or even studying. Your brain will appreciate it, I assure you. Here the first part of this video ends. There is a link to the second video in the description, so check out our channel if you enjoyed this one. Please like, share, comment and subscribe.